Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder Vivos. Just filed an 8K announcing the opening of a new testing and treatment facility, and I'm seeing a small but interesting signal about their expansion strategy. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. This filing is mostly a heads up about new operations, but it does give us a peek into Vivos Therapeutics' ongoing growth plans in the healthcare space. So, Vivos Therapeutics Incorporated, trading under the ticker Vivos, has announced the opening of a brand new testing and treatment facility. This is part of their strategy to expand their services, specifically in the area of sleep disorders and related treatments. The news came out on the 20th of August. 2026. The report is dated the 20th of August 2026, which is the same day this new facility was announced. This timing suggests it is a current development they wanted to share with investors right away. As is standard for publicly traded companies in the United States, Vivos Therapeutics Incorporated files these reports with the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, to keep the public informed about significant company events. This particular filing is a Form 8. Think of an 8K as a current report for major events that shareholders need to know about quickly. It is not like their quarterly or annual reports that go into deep financial details. Instead, it is for things like acquisitions, bankruptcies, or in this case, a significant operational announcement. This filing is a current report, meaning it's about an event that happened recently and is considered important enough to report to the public promptly. This just tells us which laws require Vivos Therapeutics Incorporated to file this report. It's part of the regular oversight of public companies. Here we see the official name of the company, Vivos Therapeutics Incorporated. It's important for clarity to have the exact legal name. This table tells us where the company was incorporated, which is Delaware, and gives it a couple of identification numbers. The commission file number 001-39796 is like a case number for them at the SEC, and the IRS Employer Identification number 81 to 3,224,056 is their tax ID. This gives us the principal executive office address. It's in Littleton, Colorado. Knowing the location of their main offices can sometimes be useful, though for this particular filing, it is not the main focus. This is the company's main phone number. Again, standard information for a public filing. This part indicates there haven't been any recent changes to their name or address that need to be reported from a previous filing. These checkboxes are for specific types of communications that might also be filed with the SEC. Vivos Therapeutics Incorporated has not checked any of these, meaning this 8K is solely for the operational announcement we're discussing. This tells us what kind of stock Vivos Therapeutics Incorporated has and where it is traded. They have common stock and it trades on the NASDAQ under the ticker symbol VIVOS. This is important for investors tracking their stock performance. Companies can self-identify as emerging growth companies, which allows them some flexibility in reporting requirements. Vivos Therapeutics Incorporated has indicated here that it is not an emerging growth company. Since they are not an emerging growth company, this next question about extended transition periods for new accounting standards doesn't apply. This section is often used for what's called Regulation Fair Disclosure, or FD regulation. FD basically means that if a company is going to release important information, they have to make sure everyone gets it at the same time, not just select analysts or big investors. This filing helps ensure that. This is the core of the filing. Vivos Therapeutics Incorporated announced they opened a new testing and treatment facility on the 20th of August, 2026. This is a tangible step in their business operations. They are including the actual press release as an exhibit. This means we can look at the press release itself for more details about this new facility. It's like saying the details are in this attached document. This is important legal boilerplate. It means that while they are providing this information, they are choosing not to have it treated as if it were officially filed under certain sections of securities law. This is common for Regulation FD disclosures and essentially limits their legal liability related to this specific announcement being part of a formal filing. It's a way to share news without creating new liabilities for that specific disclosure. This section is about what supporting documents are attached to the filing. Here's where they list the exhibits. This confirms that Exhibit 99.1 is the press release about the new facility, dated the 20th of August 2026. This is where the real details about the facility would be. This is a standard exhibit for SEC filings nowadays. It's an interactive data file that makes it easier for computers and software to read and process the filing information. This is the official signature page for the filing. This is a formal statement that the company has authorized someone to sign this report on their behalf. Here we see the signature of R. Kirk Huntsman, the Chief Executive Officer of Vivos Therapeutics Incorporated, dated the 21st of August 2026. This signifies the official submission of the report. Now, let's talk about what this actually means. Vivos Therapeutics Incorporated, a company focused on medical devices and healthcare, is expanding its physical footprint with a new testing and treatment facility. This aligns with their overall business model, which likely involves providing diagnostic and therapeutic services. Looking at external information, we see Vivos expects its Nevada Sleep Center to more than double annual capacity to over $10 million. This news from the 20th of August 2026 directly ties into this filing. It suggests this new facility is part of a larger expansion plan aimed at significantly increasing their operational capacity and revenue potential. However, it is also worth noting that Vivos Therapeutics Incorporated recently reported a Q2 loss and missed revenue estimates, as reported by Yahoo Finance on the 14th of August 2026. This context is important. While they are investing in growth by opening new facilities, they are also facing financial challenges in the short term. This expansion could be a move to address those revenue shortfalls by increasing patient volume and service offerings. The market capitalization is currently around $6 million, with the stock trading at about $0.3. This indicates that Vivos Therapeutics Incorporated is a smaller company, and expansions like this are significant for their growth trajectory. The number of employees is 268, suggesting a decent-sized operation already. Institutional holders like Geode Capital Management and Vanguard Capital Management are holding relatively small percentages of the company's shares, under 1%. This could mean that a large chunk of the stock is held by individual investors, or that institutional interest is still developing. The real story here is that Vivos Therapeutics Incorporated is pushing for growth through physical expansion, specifically in healthcare facilities related to sleep disorders. This is a direct response to what they likely see as growing demand in their market. The challenge, however, will be to translate this increased capacity into increased profitability, especially given their recent financial performance. Opening a new facility is a big step, and investors will be watching closely to see if it leads to the revenue growth they expect, like the projected $10 million plus annually from their Nevada center. The risk I am watching is their ability to generate revenue from these new facilities to offset operating costs and improve their bottom line, especially given their recent reported losses. What I am actually looking for is how quickly this new facility can contribute to a positive financial turnaround. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. If you found this analysis helpful, please like and subscribe for more and join our Discord for deeper discussions.